It was just no, it was fucking weird. It's some shit you
And we're
want to fucking.
live.
Good morning, everyone. What? I will not be promoting this stream today, so if y'all can, yeah, no.
There's reasons.
There are reasons.
The before show was really good today.
I will gladly tell anyone who asks later, but yeah, no, it was not fun. Oh, this is cute. I can't. I can't. No.
What? And Fury and Data are both hiding out there somewhere. Morning, little gents. Now, I don't know. I can't remember if Dar said he wasn't going to be able to make it today or not.
Oh no, really?
Oh, that's right. Dar's out of town today.
Oh, he would have loved that story.
Yeah, that's right. Remember he told us he'd be out of town?
I forgot.
Yeah, so did I until just now. So, uh,
I
you,
had some shit going on, so I kind of forgot. That wasn't like at the top of my head right there. God damn it. I'm
yeah.
gonna pay for this. Oh,
And I'm just going to say painkillers are a wonderful thing,
they really are.
especially when they have to take you a step up from your normal painkillers.
Hmm.
When you're on temporary painkillers that are a step up from your normal ones, they're wonderful things. They're wonderful. Too bad I've only got one more day today of them. I got enough to make me
Uh,
through the day, and then that's it. I'm saving my last two for when I go to bed tonight, so I can get a good night's sleep. So I'm busting up my last one here into halves to get me through the day.
oh.
So, and get, considering the conversation we had earlier, okay, when we were kids, we believed a lot of really dumb things.
Hmm.
Like you could put on Superman's cape and say, and climb up on the kitchen table and yell, up, up, and away, jump off the table and actually fly.
Yeah, for me it was
So,
Tinkerbell, but yeah.
okay. Or, after watching Mary Poppins, go and grab your dad's umbrella and climb up on the roof of the house and jump off using the umbrella. Okay. Or climbing into the trunk of the car and having your brother lock you in it. There's always a way to get out of it.
Mm.
Hey, morning, Eagle. You climbed out the window and almost jumped. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Um,
okay, with me it was I did a somersault down the steps because I saw a cartoon character do a somersault down the steps. Like they rolled, like they formed a perfect circle shape and just rolled down the steps. I think it was Tom and Jerry or something. And I wanted to see if I could do it. It didn't end well. And the edges of steps were sharp and covered in metal.
oh,
Those metal strips.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like so much fun.
I learned a lot that day.
Oh, Eagle, somebody else that did the Superman cape thing. Yes. I just did the kitchen table. I didn't climb. That's not the one where I climbed up on the roof for. It was the umbrella thing is where I climbed on the roof.
Jesus.
Well, I saw Mary Poppins do it.
God help me.
Oh God, let's see here. And if you ran fast enough, your legs would go around in a circle.
I never heard of that one.
Oh come on, you've never seen the cartoon where they're running and their legs would start going around in circles?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you'd actually run in a circle. No, but I
No,
saw that. Yeah, that was yeah, yeah. I could. Yeah.
nah, we nah, don't need to ban Superman.
Oh God, somebody will try for that eventually.
Well, I'm sure. Well, no, they just made him gay.
I refuse to believe that. I refuse. I know, but no, no. I'm a traditionalist. I do not acknowledge this new shit.
That I I don't read any of the new comic books anymore.
No.
But you're right. We need fewer warning labels and let the Darwin Awards take their toll, thinning the herd. Yep. Let Darwin figure things out.
I mean, we're kind of overpopulated anyway, so yeah, I'm good with that.
You know. But anyway, because well, the list that I had found, one of the fun lists I found was 100 things that we believed as kids.
Oh,
Dumb things we believed. Yeah. Now, if this one, the first one, if you cross your eyes long enough, they'd stay that way. Mom and dad, that was my mom telling me that. You keep making that face and it's going to stick that way.
it'll freeze like that.
Yep.
I never really got that from a lot of stuff that parents used to tell their kids. I never got because my mom knew what I would just ask a teacher or another kid or something, and you know. But I did have
No-
Santa Claus, so.
Now, I don't get this idea that your teachers lived at school because
No, I mean we all go
one of
home.
yeah, one of my teachers lived right down the road from us.
Ah,
So, see, furry Eagle just wants the furry palms.
oh my God, people.
Yeah, unfortunately, Fury and Eagle. When I had to start wearing glasses in fifth grade, that's one of the things a lot of kids yelled at me. We know what you're doing.
Oh my God.
Uh, let's see what's it. If your toys will come to life when you're not looking. Of course, they came to life when we weren't looking. Why do you think we couldn't find them the next day?
Oh my God.
Your toys were never where you
No.
put them. They always disappeared. That's because they ran off and went and hid from you. Like the sock monster in the dryer. You know, that's sock monster. We didn't watch the Muppets when I was growing up, so that one has nothing to do.
No.
We only got 3 channels, and the
So
Muppets weren't on any of them.
I'm trying to remember what channels the Muppets were on for. I think it was four, like
PBS,
NBC.
we didn't have PBS when I was growing up.
Well, we had it, but the Muppets were like a nighttime TV, like syndicated. I think it was NBC or it was one of the major networks. Might have been CBS. It was CBS or NBC.
Oh, you're talking about the Muppet Show, yeah. But I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
the Muppets and the Sesame Street characters are real.
Uh,
I mean, we didn't
oh my
have
God.
the Sesame Street when I was, we didn't have NPR.
True. True that.
I was in fourth grade, I think. Fourth, fourth grade, I think, was when I finally got my glasses, Eagle. So let's see here. What's next here? When you kiss someone, you're automatically married.
What kind of shit is this? This is some grooming shit. What the hell is this? What
Yeah,
kind of list is?
things you believed when you were a kid.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I was a child of divorce. I never.
Yeah. And I had never heard of creepypastas until just a couple years ago. So,
We had urban legends. We didn't have creepypastas because,
oh, now urban legends, we had a lot of those.
the guy with the hook, you know.
Oh yeah,
Oh my God, when I was little, we had Son of Sam. So, and I lived in New York, but not in the area he was skulking around. We actually had a pretty decent neighborhood. But I remember we used to have power, like the lights in our building would turn off automatically at like 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock or something. And my mom would sit outside every night in the summer with the neighbors in the other buildings. We'd all sit out, in between. But we'd go back in and there's no lighting. And I would race up the fucking stairs because I was always scared there was somebody in there, even though like we were in the quietest neighborhood ever. Yeah, it was just, you know,
oh Fury, the Playboy over here. He had
Playboy.
his yeah, he had his hand holding girlfriend, his kissing girlfriend, and his actual girlfriend.
Oh my God, really?
And there were three different girls.
Wow. I'm
No, that
impressed.
I knew guys like that. I knew girls like that. Have three
Yeah.
different boyfriends. You know, they had the one that they were sleeping with, the one that came over and fixed everything for them in their apartment, and then the one that they would go out and have fun with.
Uh,
So they had their friend with benefits, the maintenance guy, and then the
I
one
didn't.
and then the rich one that paid for the movies and the dinners and such.
Okay. I've been doing it wrong. Apparently, I went and actually got married. Yeah, that was really wrong.
And of course, we all believed in Easter Bunny and Santa Claus.
I didn't. I mean, I knew of them, and I pretended for my mom because she thought it was cute. But
Right.
then, no. I went to public school. No, no. Even before that, no. Actually, the one thing that really freaked my mom out was the tooth fairy thing because I pretended to believe in it, but I never actually caught anyone putting the money under my pillow because they would wait till I was really knocked the hell out. But one year, and it was the last year they did it, my mom was standing in the doorway of the bedroom. She's like, "Go put the money." She tells my brother, "Go put the money under the pillow." The problem is, I used to sleep with my hands under the pillow. So he slid his hand under the pillow, and I grabbed it hard as I could. Eyes still shut, pretending I'm asleep. And he's like, "She's got my hand." And they didn't realize I'm fucking awake and I'm fucking with him. Yeah. And he's like, "What do I do?" And she's like, "Move." And he's like, "I can't." Yeah, eventually I took pity and let go. But yeah, that was the last year they did that.
Eagle said he was always lucky with the girls. I, you
I
know,
bet.
I'm that guy that the day we graduated high school, I had three girls come up to me and ask me why I never asked them out on dates. And
Aww.
I'm like, because you were hanging out with the ball players. I was the class nerd. I'm the guy running around pushing the AV carts,
Oh.
delivering the projectors and such to the rooms.
Yeah.
Okay. And these girls were all hanging out with the football players and the basketball players. None of them gave me even the mildest idea they were interested in me until the day we graduated high school. And it's like, oh well.
Cute.
And then after I got engaged when I was 30, had other women come up to me. How come you never asked us out? We hear you're engaged now. Well, yeah. Well, we didn't know you were actively looking for someone to date.
Oh my God, really?
Uh,
Bullshit. Guys are always looking for someone to date, quote unquote.
yeah.
They blew their fucking chance.
Come on, women. You know, some of us guys are kind of dumb when it comes to you women. You gotta let us know
No,
that you're interested.
it isn't that you're dumb. It's just they're fucking snooty and don't give a hint that, Or
You
you might
got.
have been the reserve guy that kept under glass, like Chris Rock said, you know. And they break up their boyfriend, they look for you. Until then, you're their friend. So
Yeah. All right. So let's see here. But yeah. Let's see here. The tooth. Speaking of the tooth fairy,
yeah.
uh, believing that after I swallowed gum is going to be stuck. Yes, the seven, and that, or if you
Um,
swallow an apple seed, you're going to have an apple tree grow inside of you.
I've heard that too.
Cooties. Oh yes, cootie shots.
Oh, cootie shots.
Yeah, had to get cootie shots if a girl touched you.
Oh God, I thought you were talking like lice or something.
No, 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 no. Girls all had cooties.
I had a very boring childhood, apparently.
Oh my God, Eagle, no.
What? What? What?
Eagle's 28-year-old nephew lives in Dallas by himself. He started using dating apps, and two of his dates were actually trans. Ah. Eagle, we had a guy that they actually had to change the dress code in middle school. That because there was no mention about shaving. Now, in high school, there was a rule that you couldn't have any facial hairs. Sideburns couldn't be any lower than couldn't have any facial hair below the lowest opening of your ear.
Wow.
Okay. Well, there was
That
no mention of that in the junior high dress code. And in seventh grade, coming into school in seventh grade, this guy had a full beard.
that would have been my son. He had the whole facial thing very early.
So they actually changed the dress code halfway through the school year because of him.
Wow.
Over Christmas break, he had to shave his beard off.
Damn.
Yep. Let's see. People inside Disneyland or Disney World costumes. Oh, that the characters are real. I can see that if you're young enough, under 7.
Okay.
I could see a 4 or 5-year-old believing that that's really Minnie or Mickey Mouse that you're going up to see.
Okay.
Stepping on a crack will break your mother's back.
No, I have stomped on so many cracks as a kid. It never happened. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. This is a family show.
You you stomped on them on purpose.
I stomped right the fuck on him. We had so many cracks on my block. I would just jump like fucking hopscotch. Yeah. My mother was not meant to be. No, no. We had issues.
All right, let's see here. Up, continue. What's the next ones? Oh, come on.
What, you got an ad or something? Or some bullshit?
No, I got the Avira warning. The
You got a
unsafe
what warning?
unsafe website warning.
Oh, okay, okay.
Let wait. Click below to continue. See if it happens again. Oh God! Now, oh shit! Your computer has been alerted that it has been infected with a Trojan spyware.
Um, was that a redirect or a pop up?
Uh, I'll be right back.
Okay, was I muted deliberately or was my mic unplugged? Oh no, Trey. Yeah, Eagle, you know that whole mom hate thing? Yeah, my child was special. He is autistic
All
and
right,
he did
I'm
get the hair early. Um, yeah, it usually when you start to be old enough to form an opinion, that's generally when, the parent hate comes in, you start identifying narcissists and shit like that, but we didn't have the term narcissist back then. We just had differences of opinion, you know, or the child is spoiled, not wanting to kiss the weird uncle every Thanksgiving and shit like that. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of things that I don't like that's changed. But I'm glad body autonomy is one of them because that was not a big thing when I was a kid.
oh,
Are
all
we
right.
good?
What? Yeah, I'm back now. I totally lost. I actually had to shut down my Chrome and start up
Oh,
my
no.
Internet Explorer. So, because I had to delete my Firefox the other day, and I never reloaded it.
Oh, what happened to Firefox?
It had a corrupted file.
Oh, no. I've been
So,
having something weird going on with Steam lately where it says error in files, missing
oh,
files or something.
okay. Okay, I had the same thing, and you can have it re-verify, bring up the game
That didn't work for me. I
down
know what you're
properties and
gonna.
such, and then do the verification of files.
No, didn't work. I had to
That
actually completely uninstall games and reinstall them.
well, that's what I had to. I had to my 7 days. I had to bring
Yeah,
it completely down, reinstall it. Still kept getting error codes, and it took 4 times of running the verification files
yeah.
before it finally cleared up.
I kept running the verify because that's usually the first thing I do, but I've never gotten these errors before. And the last few weeks that I've been getting them
Were,
constantly.
was the one? Are you getting the can't find world position 0?
No,
Oh, okay.
it wasn't with 7 days. It was with Payday,
Oh,
Phasmophobia. It was a lot of games.
okay. Now all my problems. Well, the only one I've tried has been well, no, I've done Hot Wheels and Phasmophobia, or Hot Wheels in 7 days. I don't have Phasmophobia.
Oh, I stopped playing it. It scares me too much. But
I'm
Payday,
I'm not into ghost games. I'm actually more into 7 days because of the
building.
building. Killing the zombies is just a thing, but
Yeah,
uh,
I was doing Conan for a while because they have a lot of building in it. And they have a lot of clothing and there's a lot of mods. that you can get from the workshop. So I was doing that for a long time.
Yeah, I had a Wild West one that I was doing that was a lot of fun.
Huh. I never heard of a Wild West building thing. Remember the name of
Uh,
it?
yeah, give me just a second. I'll bring it up.
Okay.
Da, 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 da. Come on, Steam. I do that. I also play. I've got all the Mist, all 7 Mist games.
I only played the first one, but I really liked it.
Oh, those are so much fun. They
Really
really
are.
are.
Issue I
No,
have though, I had the biggest problem with the piano.
the what I like about the Mist is the fact that you're it's problem solving.
Yes.
You're not out killing things and everything else. Let's see here. Outlaws of the Old West.
Okay.
All right. That's the name of it. So it's a fun. I haven't played it in about 6 months or so, but it's a fun game.
Okay.
So, uh, in fact, I need to. Actually, I installed it. That's that, and I played this the side quest game for Magog's show. That's based on Magog's.
There's a game based on Magog's show.
Yes,
Oh my god, I have to look it up. I hope he's getting royalties.
it's called Side Quest, the video game. You haven't seen that one?
I might have not really recognized it. Okay, hold
Uh,
on. Side quest. There's two of them. Two side quests?
oh, is there?
Okay.
I
I
only
don't know.
know
Okay.
one.
One's $15 and one's $7. I'm guessing the $7 one is old and not his. Okay, no, it's not his. Okay, never mind. Let me check
Okay.
the other one. And then it fucking and then the store was gone. Oh my god, it's them. It's their names, their character names. Oh shit. I'm gonna get this later.
Yeah, okay, now see, this here's what it looks like.
Hold on, I'm switching back.
Okay.
That's not it. Okay, I have to find my other window. There we go. I'm opening it up. Oh, that is cute. It's one of those little pixel games. Oh, I love those. Oh, I love this. I'm getting this. This is precious. Oh, I'm in love. I'm not getting it now, but I'm getting it in the next few days.
It, it, I mean,
It's really cute.
there we go.
Um,
That the game is it's a cute little game to play to kill time with.
yes. Oh, they're
So,
now immortal.
yep. Let's see here. Okay, what is WOT? Fury.
I'm
Oh,
thinking
yeah. No,
World of Trucks.
I quit WoW because I just got tired of having 2 hours of dailies to do every day.
For me,
You
it
know what?
wasn't the dailies. It was paying $70 a year for something I already own. Like every year, it was a new fucking thing that you had to buy.
I'm not. You talking about the
Talking
DCs?
about, yeah.
Oh, World of Tanks. Okay.
I started to say that, and I didn't even know that was a game.
Yeah, World of Tanks is a game.
Okay.
Now, and I started playing World of Warcraft at the very beginning of Burning Crusade. So I wasn't a uh, one of the first group, to play it. Wasn't one of the originals. I was a Burning BC player, but uh, I mean, I played all the way up through. Uh, I don't know, probably 2 X packs ago, and I just got tired of spending all that time. We're playing down in hell, and you spending all your time out doing uh, dailies. And it's like, come on, people, I want to do something towards advancement in the dungeons.
I was okay with the dailies. My issue is between paying the $70 a year for DC, also paying 10, 15.
If you paid on a monthly basis, like $15 a month, yeah. World of Airplanes. All right, I am going to see if I can. Well, let's see here. So that was uh, uh, books made into movies. So let's see how this works out. Since you and I are both readers,
How am I keep getting muted?
I don't know,
How long have I been muted?
not long.
Because I literally just said I didn't like World of Warcraft because of between the content and paying $10, $15 a month. 15, I think it was.
Yeah, $15 a month. Yeah, that's the last
For
thing you said.
yeah. Okay.
That was the last thing I heard you say is about not liking to pay $15 a month.
It's but you're not getting anything for it. You're just getting to
All right.
play your level 20. And then I found Star Wars and Neverwinter, and you only pay for if you want to, but when you do pay, you get extra chests, or you get like in-game money, or you get like pets every single month. You get something. So yeah, I still have cartel coins in Star Wars, and you know,
They actually have a world of airplanes. All
that's what I was
right.
thinking.
Why not? Okay, here. And
Neverwinter actually does have new content they're running this summer. I just got the notification, so I haven't played it in a few years. I might go back. I miss that game.
I tried playing that Star Trek Online
I couldn't do it. I can't.
and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't
It's
play it.
the opening sequence where you have to fly the fucking cruiser or whatever, and I kept getting flipped around. I couldn't do that. I tried it with a mouse and keyboard. I tried it with a controller. Nah, it was like having a job. I couldn't do it. I was like, nope. That's why I like Star Wars, because you don't have to do that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Books made into movies. Lord
Oh
of the
yeah, that's right.
Rings, yes.
Those were so good.
I hate to admit this, but I probably have not actually read the books in
Me
25
neither.
years.
I've never read them.
But the movies, that last series of movies was good.
They were beautiful to watch,
Right.
just visually. It's cinematography and everything was wow.
C.S. Lewis's line, The Witch in the Wardrobe.
Okay, there have been a couple of versions, and the last group, I forgot something house or whatever, Walden House. It was Disney and everything. Those were some beautiful movies, and I really wish they hadn't stopped making them. I know there were licensing problems, and the kids were growing up too fast, but they were just stunning, and they were so faithful, and just they were so well cast.
I never watched them, I'll be honest with you.
They were, if you loved the books as a kid, they were really good. And Tumnus and Little Lucy, they had this really great chemistry. It was just wonderful to watch. Because I saw part
Well,
of the cartoon when I was little and it creeped me out. And
see, we had to read the books. I got introduced to the books rather in Sunday school. So,
I had
but
a
yeah, I
third
read.
grade teacher that used to read a chapter every day of the first book.
Oh, okay.
And I remembered that all of my life. And when I got older, I started reading them.
I never read a single one of the Harry Potter books.
I read the first few, but then it just got depressing in a way that it didn't need to be. Like characters were getting killed off for no real reason. For like cliched reasons, but not that made any sense to the actual plots. And I got bitter over it. You know, writer does that. I'm gonna kill this great character just for dramatic effect kind of thing. And yeah, no, it made me very bitter. But the
You're
first movie, I'm sorry.
no, I was just going to say Fury Kitten is right. James Bond should have been number three, not Harry Potter, as far as books made into movies.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? The first movie, like, was the only one that I really liked because Chris Columbus directed it and everything, and it had that childlike wonder. It fully captured like the first book in the descriptions and everything. It was just that was the only movie I could say that that is exactly what I pictured when I read the book.
No, I may have to sit down and watch. See, I took my son to all the movies,
Yeah.
and that is one thing. Broke of all the things, the thing that made me realize my son had grown up. Okay, was I mean the whole time he was a kid. I mean, movies was a father son thing. I mean,
Right.
all the Marvel movies, the Harry Potter movies, that was him and I always went to the movies together.
Just like me and my kids. Yeah.
And then the first one of the Marvel movies come out, and he went with his friends to see it opening weekend instead of me.
Oh, that must have broke your heart.
It did. It absolutely did.
He's
Yeah,
not a
and
baby anymore.
in fact, it was the last movie him and I went and saw was the one good Hulk movie.
Okay, was it the Ed Norton one?
Yes, the Ed Norton one.
I liked that one.
That's the only Hulk movie that was good. I hate to say it, but that's the only Hulk movie I watched that I thought was
Ed
any
Norton
good.
is difficult to work with, I've heard, and that's why they didn't have him back. 2 o'clock. Oh
But
yeah, that was a great
yeah,
movie.
that was the sign my son had grown up
Hmm.
when he went and saw movies after that with his friends instead of me. Uh, I never told him how much that hurt.
Well, you really can't because it's natural progression.
Yep, yep. All right, let's see here. To Kill a Mockingbird.
That was good,
That
and that
movie
was
is
yeah.
one of my classic movies. In fact, I watched that. I don't know, about 6 months ago. I just watched that again. So yeah,
I love
that's
that movie so much.
okay. Fury, which version of of Dracula are you talking about? Which of the 100 versions of Dracula? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I never read those books.
I never read them either.
I saw the movie though. I don't know. There was a lot about the movie that really bothered the fuck out of me, but
Oh,
I
that movie was, you had to be on drugs to like it.
I liked Gene Wilder.
Ah, yes.
He really had a wonderful fatherly tone in that. Like his voice was great, and but no, the creepy bit with the fucking ride in the whatever you call it,
Yeah.
the lake or canoe ride or whatever. Yeah, nah, fuck that so much. Because it was so fuck. I loved it because it was creepy. I was old enough to appreciate the creepiness, but at the same time, no. I just
No,
had a
I had
problem with all these people that could work that weren't working, that were lying in a bed, and the minute the kid gets a ticket to go somewhere, everybody's jumping out of bed. It really
uh,
got me mad.
no, it was just his grandfather jumped out of bed.
Whatever. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
You
You
know,
know.
I buy bacon ends at
Yes.
the grocery store. That way,
Oh, I have.
I get all that
Yeah.
bacon fat to
Yeah. It's yummy.
pour off and save,
Yes.
and then I get all the little bits of pieces of bacon to add into salads and such. Well, what
Yes.
I do is I cook those bacon. I mean, when I cook those, that fat part of that bacon to the point to where they're just
You're
little
rendering
crispy
it.
critters,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Then I save them back and eat them.
You know what? I got to get the bacon out of the freezer because I'm making green beans later, and I forgot to pick up the ham hocks.
Ooh,
So we're gonna
bacon will
be
work.
bacon will work, and with the red
Yep,
beans and rice. So yeah.
yep.
So we're making green beans and red beans and rice and smothered chicken and cornbread and all that good shit. So yeah.
Well, it's like when I got a pot of, I've got my bacon fat in the refrigerator, and like this
Is it
morning I bought.
in a coffee can?
No, I've got an actual bacon container. I don't have a
Oh, look
coffee
at
can.
you, fancy.
Yeah, I'm fancy. I got a little strainer on mine too. When
Wow.
I pour it through, it strains out all the bits
Um,
and pieces
all
for
the
me that I.
and all the grit too, because it can get kind of
Right.
gritty, which I appreciate. Oh yeah, my mom had the coffee can. She was a real southerner, so yeah, it
Well, so
was.
did my grandmother.
Oh my
She
God, they all had it.
had the Maxwell House coffee can.
Yes, my mom had at Maxwell's too. Oh my God.
Of course, Maxwell
Oh,
House was the only coffee back in the day.
that's right. Chock
Everything.
full of nuts was bitter as hell.
Yes, God, that was nasty coffee.
But if you were poor, sometimes that's what you had to get, you know.
Well, my grandfather, he would buy chicory and put in his coffee
Oh,
when he.
that's some Civil War shit right there. Damn. I
my
didn't even hear
grandfather
a chicory till I looked at the history books.
my grandfather kept chicory next to the stove to put into his coffee.
Oh, that's crazy. I haven't heard of that shit since I read Gone with the Wind.
Well,
There you go.
there you go. So remember, my grandfather was born in 1899. My
Mm.
grandmother was born in 1901. So they lived through some shit. I can I remember putting indoor plumbing into my grandparents' house.
I don't
Yes,
know when my grandparents were born because evil never dies, so I don't know.
I remember the outhouse and the Monkey Ward catalog or the Sears catalog out there for toilet paper. Sit there
Oh
and
my
rip out a
God.
page and run it back and
Nope, that
forth
would
in
not
your
be.
hands to
Oh, but
soften
back
it
then
up
it was
before
made
you
out of
wipe.
paper, though, like not like
Yeah,
glossy stuff. It was made out of
right,
actual
right.
paper.
It
Yeah,
was
okay,
actual
I get it.
paper, but you had to sit there and wrinkle it up real fast.
Hmm. I bet you did.
Oh yeah, there's still chicory coffees available here in the States too.
And it's just as
So,
horrible as the original. Sorry.
but well, that's the only way my grandfather could make that chock full of nuts taste halfway decent. He said,
Oh, that was fucking awful. That, what was the other one? There was another one, I don't remember now.
"Yep, my grandfather. This I probably told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again.
Tell it.
My grandfather, he never said much. He was a very quiet man,
Mm,
and he loved his. I mean, and one thing he always kept in his refrigerator was buttermilk.
okay.
Well, I liked buttermilk. I liked to drink buttermilk when I was a kid. And I went out, we were over at his house one day, and I got in the refrigerator. I was thirsty,
Oh,
and there was a glass of buttermilk. So I drank about half of it.
oh no.
Turns out that was the last of the buttermilk, and my grandfather was saving it for his supper. So the next day, because we were there for the weekend, the next day he got another half gallon of buttermilk, and he pulled me over the side. He said, "You like that buttermilk?" I said, "Yes, sir, I do." He made me drink that whole half gallon.
How old were you?
7, 8 years old.
You didn't know? Did you? You didn't? He didn't tell you? Did he tell you not to drink it?
No, but it was his refrigerator. He shouldn't have had to tell me not to drink it.
Yeah, but when you're little, I mean,
It took me years before I could even look at buttermilk again. I got so sick.
bet you
And I
did.
must have threw up for 2 days, it felt like, from having to drink that half gallon of buttermilk. Mm.
See, with me, it was the opposite. It took me years to train the kids to eat out of the fridge, like without asking me, because they were just weird about it. And I guess I don't know. I don't know what made them like that. I never made them ask permission for anything. But I just think it might have been like an age adjustment where mommy's not bringing me food anymore. I'm getting it myself. I don't know. But yeah, the only thing I ever had an issue with, the fuck, I don't know anybody in California. The only issue I had was eating the last of something.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I had to fight with him. Go eat. You gotta eat. You're too skinny. And they're like, okay, can I eat this? Yes, it's yours. I bought it for you. You know.
Yeah. I went and bought 2 pints of ice cream the other day, a pint for myself and a pint for the wife.
Okay, now you gotta stop and tell me what it was. Like flavors.
Okay, so the pint I bought for myself was a key lime pie.
Ew, keep it. Okay. It's
All right.
safe.
The pint I bought for my wife was a peanut butter caramel brownie.
That's interesting.
Okay. Well, the last pint I bought her was peachy peach.
Okay.
It actually had pieces of peach in it.
Where did you get this from? Because I haven't seen that in years since I was a little girl.
It was either Walmart or Winn Dixie.
It's probably Winn Dixie.
And I
It
think
wasn't
they're both.
Friendlies, was it?
No, I'm pretty certain they were Bluebells.
Okay, I knew it had to be free Friendlies or Bluebell. I haven't seen Friendlies ice cream out here,
So,
but okay, continue. I'm
but
sorry.
she said she really liked the peachy peach.
Okay.
All right. Now, last night I was not feeling that good last night.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right. My legs were hurting.
yeah.
I wasn't feeling that good, so I didn't sit out in the living room with the wife. I went back in the bedroom and put put on the laptop and watched and played some 7 days, and then watched Monkey and Satsu play for a little while. I
Okay.
get up this morning, I come out, make a cup of coffee, I look in the trash can,
Oh no.
All right. And there is the empty pint container of
No. Why?
the peanut butter caramel brownie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say it was the lime, and I was like, no.
That's okay. That's cool. She went ahead and ate her ice cream. Well, that I'll eat mine
Right.
later on. I mean, no big deal. Then I'm throwing some scraps into the trash can, and underneath the
No.
peanut butter caramel brownie pint container
Oh no.
was the key lime pie container. She ate both pints of ice cream last night while I was laying in bed.
I saw that coming. Cinnamon.
She doesn't
That's
like key lime pie.
that's not the same thing though. I mean,
That's
it's
why I
almost the same
bought
thing.
that. I figured that would be safe.
Wow, you have safe ice cream. Holy shit. There's no safe ice
Oh,
cream
yeah.
in my house.
Uh, if I really want to buy safe ice cream, I either buy plain vanilla or butter
I
pecan.
like butter pecan. It's okay. There was one that I liked as a kid, butter almond,
Ooh,
and
butter almond sounds
it
good.
was yeah, it was Breyer's Natural, and it was
Uh,
really good.
or now,
Ah,
see, now another thing I'll do is I'll buy mint ice cream.
wait,
And
you're able to get just mint without the chocolate chips.
yes,
Where are you getting this shit from?
Walmart.
I don't. Walmart does not have
E-
plain mint ice
e-
cream.
Either Walmart or Winn Dixie, because that's the only two places I buy ice cream from.
Now I have to look at Winn-Dixie later.
So what I'll do though is I'll let it soften up. Then I'll take mint M&Ms, crush them up, and stir into them. Then put them back in the freezer.
I never really liked the mint M&Ms.
She can't stand mint.
Okay, you know how who has a really good peppermint mint ice cream?
Who?
Walgreens. They have a store brand that it has the Andes mints crushed in them, and it's like a ribbon of fudge because some of them are melty. It's like a ribbon of fudge just going through it. It's so fucking good.
Now, well, I've got to go to Walgreens next week to pick up a prescription, 40 some
Look for it.
dollars.
Ooh.
That's a 3 month supply,
Ah, okay.
but I will, I will,
Keep
say
an eye out.
something. A mint ice cream.
Yeah, it's Andes cream de mint ice cream. It's really fucking good. I mean, I don't know if they change. I mean, it's been 10 years since I've had it, but it's probably the same. But yeah, it was only for their store. It was really good.
Apple and cinnamon ripple. Mm, that sounds good. Apple and cinnamon ripple.
Oh God, Publix used to have the apple pie ice cream, and they don't make it anymore.
Oh,
That was some good shit. That was their home style brand.
oh. Please tell me it had chunks of apple in it.
It had chunks of apple pie in it.
Oh, no. Crust
It
and
was
all?
apple. Yeah, it was apple pie ice cream. My son was a baby.
Oh.
He loved that. And they also had, what was the other one? They had the one with Smucker strawberry jam, like ribbons, thick ribbons of it running through the vanilla ice cream.
Ooh.
It was French vanilla with the fucking, yeah. But they don't make that anymore, but it's okay because I just buy French vanilla and I put raspberry jam on it. It's really good like that.
Well, it's like this Dr. Pepper float
I keep meaning to
ice
get
cream.
that. God damn it, I
Oh,
gotta order that. I keep,
it is so good. It is so. I've
I've
got a
been,
little bit
yeah,
left
I
in
mean,
the refrigerator, and I'm just saving it.
I like the Oreo Thin Mint cookies and I crumble them on the vanilla ice cream sometimes. It's really fucking good. Like Oreo Thin Mints are like the best. That's like the best cookie ever.
Fury,
What?
no.
What
Uh,
did you
first
do,
time,
Fury?
first time I made mint cake. The recipe called for peppermint extract. I made it with peppermint oil.
Oh no!
Sciences were clear for a month after boiling the sugar mixture
Oh
up.
no! Oh
Oh, it's like,
no!
did I tell you? Yeah, you know, I made my uh, cowboy candy.
Okay, tell me. I know I've heard the name. Tell me again what that is.
It's candied jalapenos.
Ew, no. Yeah, I know you made it.
All
Yeah.
right, and the wife got mad at me because she could still smell that boiling apple cider vinegar in the house when she got home.
Ew.
She didn't
See, every
like
time
that
you say
smell.
cowboy, I see every time you say the cowboy candy, I think of the cowboy cookies that Publix sold, which was an oatmeal cookie with coconut, shredded coconut, and chocolate chips in it.
Ooh, that sounds
It
disgusting.
it really isn't. It's interesting. I mean, it isn't a lot of coconut, shredded coconut, but it's present, but it's good.
I mean, I
Little
like
kids like those
coconut, but a
cookies.
little bit goes a long way.
That's what they used, a little bit. It wasn't flooded with it. It was just.
Okay.
And it wasn't a lot of chocolate chip cookies either.
I saw a recipe for a pancake casserole the other day
Ooh,
that
what the? Oh, is it like one
I'm
of those
one.
breakfast casseroles with the eggs
Yes,
and?
it is. What you do is you make up your pancakes. You make up regular pancakes the day before. Then you
Okay.
make up uh, like a custard like you would for French toast.
Okay.
But you put your pancakes into a casserole dish. You layer them in. Then you pour that custard over your pancakes. Then you wrap it up in tinfoil and let it set in your refrigerator overnight.
Okay.
Then the pancakes will absorb all that custard.
Right.
Then you bake it the next morning and serve it up with butter and syrup.
Oh, I was so worried it was going to be like eggs and sausage and custard and pancakes and
No, no,
I
no,
just
no,
I
no,
was
no,
yeah, okay, it's just those two
no.
things. That works.
Just those two things.
That works.
And uh, and since I'm only cooking for the wife and I, that sounds like something I could make up on Saturday before I go to work. Make up the pancakes and everything Saturday afternoon, and then Sunday morning when I get home from work, just throw it in the oven and bake it, and then that
Yeah.
let me eat some breakfast before I go to bed. Sweet pickled candy chili. Oh, that sounds delicious. So the okay, Princess Bride. I have never read the book. I saw the movie, enjoyed the movie,
I tried
but
to read the
never
book.
read
It
the
bored the hell
books.
out of me. I tried. I gave it a real try. I couldn't do it though,
What
but I
the
love the
hell is
movie.
acidophotida?
It's a seasoning. It's an Indian seasoning. It's not easy to find here.
If you're a
I don't know what
kitten,
it's supposed to
would
taste like.
flavor his rice with it.
Yeah, it's seasoning. I've seen it. I just never used it because I didn't have access to it. So I don't know what it is or what it tastes like. Or
Hmm. I finally got my boss's family to give me their recipe for not for naan.
oh, okay. You should
They've
send it to
got
me sometime. I want to.
they've got they gave me their recipe for skillet naan, not for the tandoori naan.
Well, yeah, because you need a
Uh,
tandoori to make it.
Evidently, you have to use different recipes for the using it
Yeah,
between the skillet or the tandoori.
that's what I've heard.
So it's like, well, okay, whatever. All right, number 8, the Twilight series.
Oh,
I read
fuck that so much.
I read that first book simply because the wife was reading it and she was praising how good it was. I read that book and that was the most infantile writing I'd ever read. I mean, even as a young adult, I mean, reading the stuff written for seventh and eighth graders. I mean, I grew up reading the golden age of sci-fi books, and that
I
writing was more
yeah.
infantile than that stuff was.
I grew up reading the Little House on the Prairie books. They were good books. What I thought was interesting, I didn't realize till I got older. They started, every book was written for that age group. So you had like the Little House on the Big Woods, which was the first one, and it was very pre-K, like very kindergarten, pre-K kind
Right.
of style writing. But you, as an adult, you could still enjoy it. But as Laura got older and the books were geared more as far as language, not as far as what
Right, right,
happened, because
right.
it was an innocent time.
They didn't go out and have sexy time.
No, of course not. You know,
Laura didn't go out and have sexy time.
no, it wasn't like she wasn't cursing or anything, but it was more.
Oh, that'd been interesting seeing Laura out there cussing up a storm.
Wow. I used to like that show though, Little House on the Prairie. My mom liked it, so
It was good. Well, it was good family entertainment.
I think what disturbs people when I say it most is that Nellie was my favorite character. I love Nellie Olson.
Oh yeah, if you want vampire porn, just read Anne Rice. You're right about that.
It's not even good vampire porn. I did like Queen of the Damned though. The Queen of the Damned and the Body Thief. The Body Thief was actually kind of funny because it was one where Lestat, you know how Lestat waxes romantic about human lifestyles and being
Right,
human, and all he wants to sacrifice his vampire life just to be human. So he makes a deal with someone and he gets their human body. And and then the person runs off with his vampire body. And he realized how much he hates being human again. Like he realizes he was fucking wrong about everything, and
right.
he's whining about his body's gotten stolen, and he hates being human, and he'll do anything to get his body back. And yeah, so people literally had to help him hunt down this guy to get his body back. It was fucking wild. I loved it. It was just like, yeah, the guy from
Now,
The Simpsons.
now I watched the movie,
I never watched the movies.
but
Like I just looked at that god awful wig Tom Cruise had, and I couldn't watch. And I couldn't watch Queen of the Damned because even though I loved Aaliyah, the book was huge.
right.
And if there was any book that needed to be put into two movies, it would have been that one because there was so much backstory to one of the new characters they brought in, and it was really beautiful backstory. Like normally, I'm like, oh, let me skip through this. I'm not really into backstory, but this character had such a great backstory. It should have been in there, and I don't see how they would have had room for it to do it properly. So yeah, it was the best book out of the whole series. Everybody had backstory. It was great.
Oh, I just thought of something. I did this by accident yesterday.
Tell me.
Ramen.
Mm,
All right. You know the small yellow potatoes.
okay.
Size of your thumb, thereabouts.
Those baby potatoes.
Yeah, the baby yellow potatoes or
Yeah, they're
baby
cute.
whites, whatever.
Whatever you call them. Yeah.
Right. Well, I was cooking up those bacon ends,
Okay.
and I had 6 of those left, and I threw those in the skillet with the bacon,
Oh no.
and I had a cast iron skillet, so I put the small cast iron skillet, so I put the lid on it with the potatoes and
Okay.
put it in the oven at 350,
Okay.
and just let it cook for an hour.
Okay. So what was the mistake?
No, it wasn't a mistake. Them potatoes turned out amazing.
Oh, look at you.
I mean, because they were cooked in that small, we're talking like a small 6-inch cast iron skillet with a lid on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, so got all that bacon, smoky flavor all the way through them little potatoes.
Okay.
Oh, that was absolutely delicious.
I usually put a little potato in with the green beans, but yeah, I think I might just save them this time and bake some potatoes or make mashed potatoes. I don't know. I don't know. Boy wants mashed potatoes.
Oh, mashed potatoes.
Are the bomb. I could still put bacon in them anyway, so. I don't
Another
know.
Harry Potter book. The Prisoner. I didn't read any of these Harry Potter books, like I said.
Yeah,
Did you
I
read
didn't like what. I'm sorry?
Did you read Memoirs of a Geisha? Geisha?
Geisha? No. Fuck that. No. It
Okay.
sounded retarded. Mad TV even covered it using Bobby Lee, and I love Bobby Lee, but yeah,
More
they
Harry
made a spiff of it.
Potter.
Ugh,
Little Women.
didn't watch any of them, didn't rate it.
Okay.
I really hope they have Jane Eyre in this list somewhere.
Let's see. Got The Hobbit. Okay, that's part of the. As far as I'm concerned, that's part of the Little. Gone with the Wind.
Oh, that was, yeah, that was good.
That movie, the casting could not have been better for that movie.
Yeah.
Such
I,
iconic casting.
even though Vivian Lee was British, she was so fucking perfect. Like her
Hmm.
attitude, the way she said things. I mean, she was Scarlet. The book though, I mean, I know they merged a couple of characters together, and I really loved how it translated into the book.
Right.
But I'm thinking about all the stuff that they didn't cover as far as like internal politics and stuff that didn't make it, and the movie was still 3 hours long.
I think the wife and I need to watch that movie this weekend.
If she hasn't read the book, she really should.
Oh no, my wife read my wife
I
read that book.
but it okay, but you know what? There's a lot of Southern tradition in it about what you wear, about how you behave, about a lot of it that really gives you a better understanding of the movie. Like I read the book before I watched the movie and I loved it. You know what? Oh wait, there was this audiobook and Dixie Carter read this book. It was the Southern Belle Primer. And why Princess Margaret
They,
will never be a Kappa, whatever.
that Dixie Carter reading a book like that would be amazing,
I had it on audio cassette and it got
right?
stuck in my car cassette player and destroyed it. And you can't get it anywhere now at all.
I'm su- I'm surprised my dog hasn't been barking his ass off to come inside the house.
Yeah, that's kind
It
of
looks like
weird.
it's getting ready to storm outside.
I
I
will
just
say I
look
will be.
out the window and it's like blackout, and it's like
So bring him in.
I just did.
Oh, okay. He's quiet.
That
I didn't hear it.
he was. That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised he wasn't barking because I mean it looks like it's stormy out there, getting ready to. Oh,
I don't.
Charlotte's Web.
Oh, that was beautiful.
The story is beautiful, and the cartoon that they made from that.
That's the only Charlotte's Web for me. I know they did one with Dakota Fanning or whatever her name was.
No, there's the cartoon, and that's it.
Yep. I used to cry every time they'd show it.
So did my sisters.
And you gotta love Paul Lynn as Templeton, and he was just so smarmy and just, oh man, and Sandy Duncan, and
Paul Lynn is one of them actors that just never really got enough credit.
right?
He was always just himself, though.
Yeah.
But I love Paul Lynn his TV persona.
I only ever saw him in Bewitched, though.
He was one of those gay guys that you didn't mind being gay.
Because you knew it. You just didn't discuss it back then.
Right. Like Liberace. You knew
Oh
he
my
was as queer as a $3 bill.
Little Richard. What, baby? Yeah, screw that. Oh, that's not my ex. Okay. Okay.
I
Yeah.
cannot, every time I think of Little Richard, I can't help but think of the song My Ding-a-ling.
Ah! Yes, Zenable didn't want. My daughter wants her head shaved.
What? Why?
Because she knows mommy will do whatever she asks. Okay, here's the thing, okay?
Are you
It's
really
just
going to shave her head?
it's just hair. It'll grow back. Okay. I can't you know what? It's her hair. It's hers. She's an adult legally, even if she's not emotionally.
Right, right.
She's never made a decision about her hair that she's regretted. Like I took her to the hairdresser. She got that. I don't know what the fuck you call it. That short cut at your chin. It's like a page boy, but it's super short. I
Sort of a
forgot.
pixie cut.
Not a pixie cut. It
Oh,
reached her chin and it curled under like a page boy, but I don't remember what the fucking call it. It was
oh,
a real.
okay,
It was like Catherine Zeta-Jones in Chicago, if you've seen that. Kind of
right.
like that. So her hair had always been down past her shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And she's been nagging me for years. She showed me pictures, and I would take her to the salon, and every year I'd let it get a little bit shorter to make sure she didn't regret it. And when she
Right.
finally got it up to her chin, she was truly happy. Okay, that's what you want. Now she wants this, and she's been nagging me for years, and I'm gonna do it
Oh,
if that's
okay.
what she wants. The worst thing that'll happen is she doesn't like it. I'll slap one of my wigs on her, and she'll grow it back in a few months. Her hair grows fast,
Oh, the skies just opened up.
and it'll probably be over here soon. I
It.
mean, she's out of school, so
All right. It. I mean, it just opened up, and the winds are massive. I
wow,
got him in the house just in time
yay!
because it is.
Yes, and
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna boil up some eggs today. Make some egg salad too. Egg and chicken salad.
yes, that's what I need to do. Make some egg salad. Egg salad's so fucking good. I hadn't had it so long, and I put olives in mine like my mom used to. So,
Okay, Spanky, let me give you a couple of bones. Now he did something last night he has not done in a couple of years, and crawled up in bed with me.
oh, he knows you're not feeling well.
And no, I mean like 3 o'clock in the morning, he crawled up into bed with us and would not, and just laid there and slept between the wife and I.
It's still precious. I'm sorry.
So let's see, Romeo and Juliet.
I didn't like any of them, and I didn't like Shakespeare's, and I didn't like any of them. I
That's
think
one of the
Shakespeare.
few books I was forced to read that I think I despised it because I was forced to read it.
I didn't because I didn't. Okay, every year, every fucking school made me do that one. Two, I just hated the story. I hated it so much. I know it was meant to be romantic and a lesson on pride and all this other crap. I just fucking hated it. I like Much Ado About Nothing more. And Joss Whedon did a modern version, but in black and white. And they didn't rearrange it. They spoke the dialogue as it was,
Right,
and it worked. And it worked. And it had the cast from. It had all his old actors. It had the cast from Angel. What's her name?
right.
Fred. It had Fred and Wesley, and it had Nathan Fillion, and it just had a lot of great people in it. And Clark Gregg from Marvel or whatever. He played Agent. What's his name? That got stabbed in Thor.
Well,
Um,
my fence just got blown down.
oh Jesus, dude! Are you getting hit with a hurricane? Is it like the edge of the hurricane or something?
Yeah, I'm about to lose some more of my fence.
Oh my God! Just as long as you don't lose power, that would be the worst.
And this is the fence that runs between between our two houses.
I get it.
I mean, it's actually protected fence. How's my
Okay,
other
is
how's
it
my
is
other
it
fence standing?
is it covered in the insurance?
Yes, it is.
Thank God.
Neighbor just lost a tree.
Oh no.
This must be a remnant of that storm that went through Texas yesterday.
What's animatronics, sweetheart? Where? Freddy Fazbear. That's right. He's animatronic. He is. He's animatronic.
If it wouldn't dox me, I'd take my camera out, or take my phone out, and I would stream what's going on up my front yard.
Well, as long as you're not
Sure.
getting the actual house numbers.
But anyway, okay, the next book they got up here is Different Seasons.
Stephen King, I didn't know they
Yeah,
made a movie out of it, and I don't remember it.
neither did I.
I just a lot of these movies go direct to video if it's for Stephen King. So
I'm okay. Goodreads is really embarrassing me here because I mean, yeah, now they're going to the Hunger Games.
I know a lot of people like it, but for me, it's just a faded copy of Battle Royale. So, which was also based on a book.
And the Interview with the Vampire,
I love the book so much.
but well, this is number. They rated this movie or the book to movie is number 19. So
Yeah, no. I maybe
it
someday
barely
I'll be old.
it barely made it to in the top 20. Jurassic Park tops off top 20.
Never read the book, but I love the movie.
Actually, I did read the book after watching the movie.
It was good.
Yeah,
I will say I could watch Jurassic Park and the special effects still hold up, which I love.
but then see, I liked Michael Crichton before Jurassic Park. So
Yeah, because he did Jaws, didn't he?
you're right. Let's see, Stardust. I never heard of it.
It's a Michelle Pfeiffer thing. I didn't watch it either or hear of it.
The Secret Garden.
Oh,
Francis Burnett.
okay. I know that some people didn't like the Shirley Temple version, but I really liked it. And I love the book so much. It's one of my favorite children's books. They better have fucking Anna Green Gables on that
Shirley
somewhere.
Temple never made a bad movie.
I wouldn't know. I didn't. That was the only movie of hers I saw. So
Growing up, if there was a Shirley Temple movie on, I was sitting down watching
mhm. My mom had really loved Shirley Temple.
it. Shirley Temple, her movies were so much fun to watch when I was a kid.
Well, yeah, she was super talented, and they slaved her over in all those movies, and just yeah, it's not a good history for her. She went through a lot of shit.
The Green Mile. Yes, finally a book that I
I
read and enjoyed both the book and the movie.
I didn't see the movie. I did read the book.
What?
Oh my god, I knew it! I knew at some point there was gonna be something that made you flip like Wolverine. Yes, I did not see the movie.
No, you. How could you not have seen the Green Mile?
What year did that movie come out?
Oh
I was
God.
probably still married to my fucking crazy ass abuser or living with the drug addicts when that came out. So no, I didn't read. I didn't watch the movie. And then when I got out, there was nobody really to watch it with. So
Green Mile movie came out in 1999.
I'm thinking, yeah, I was married to him. So
Oh man, you have got to watch the Green Mile.
I missed a lot of movies between living with the drug addicts and being married to a
Right.
crazy person. I missed a
My,
lot of pop culture. Oh man.
Michael Duncan did such an amazing job.
Yeah, I know. I heard he was really good in it. And I seen clips and he was crying and it was beautiful, but I just never took the time to sit and watch
The movie, and then to know that he went from playing Kingpin to this
Wait,
back-to-back
he
movies.
played like superhero Kingpin? Like,
Yes, yes.
oh wow. Okay, I didn't. Wait, which was that a Spider-Man movie?
No, it was the Daredevil on Netflix.
Okay, I'm not a Daredevil fan, but I'll watch. But I like the guy.
This
so-
was the good Daredevil, not the crappy Daredevil. This was the
I
good
don't.
Daredevil.
I don't know. Was it the guy who crossed over into the Punisher?
Yeah, it was that there. Yes,
Okay, because I like that guy.
yeah, that guy. Yes, it was that one.
Okay, where else and I sat and binge watched Punisher.
Oh, the Punisher
Oh,
was
wow.
very good.
Yeah, and I like that actor because he was in Walking Dead and a couple other things. So
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
didn't read the book.
The wizard, the wonderful wizard. My older sister is let's put it this way: for Christmas presents last year,
You
I
got her
got
wisdom stuff.
her Christmas ornaments, all
Yes, of
Wizard
course
of
you did.
Oz stuff.
I'm gonna be honest, and I know I'm gonna get hate for it. I was never really that crazy about the movie. I watched it because it was tradition to watch it, but not really great. I mean, I like that song "Under the Rainbow," and I thought Judy Garland was so beautiful, but that was like the only part of it I really liked. I was so mad the first time I saw the end of that movie. I was so fucking angry. Like, bitch, she could have clicked her heels this whole time, and you made her do all that shit. You and the wizard are working together to like manipulate her. Fuck you. You know, I'm as a little kid, I wouldn't have phrased it like that, but I was really angry about it. Yeah,
No,
sorry. I lost my fucking mind. Yeah.
that, The Great Gatsby by Scott Fitzgerald.
Didn't see to read it. Sorry.
Uh,
I know. I know you're cringing for me. I know.
no, no, I'm cringing from the memories of having been forced to read that book.
In school,
Yes,
I
Mm,
it's
I really had the worst of all literature teachers that you could have.
okay. This is what I. But you can't blame the literature teacher. It's part of the curriculum. Isn't that movie
No,
like
no,
about a
no.
murder?
The literature teacher was one of these pretentious bitches that would act out the book in front of you.
Oh, for fuck's sake! No, no. But wasn't that book about a murder?
I don't know. I've blocked it.
You blocked it out.
I've blocked it from my memory.
Yeah, I don't.
You know,
You
I
know, I
mean,
know it's.
I did
Yeah,
just enough.
yeah,
I did just enough to get. Well, no, I did just enough to get an A on the course, and that was it. And then
yeah.
totally forgot it immediately afterwards.
That's how I was with Don Quixote. I just can fucking stand that shit.
Now, see, now Don Quixote, I had a different literature teacher for Don Quixote,
Well,
and
we all
it
have our
took a
issues.
full year.
Oh, you died on me. Hello? Oh my god. He probably got his phone knocked out, or his satellite service, or his power, or something. I don't know. He got his power probably knocked out. Or me. Was it me? Am I still on? No? What happened? Am I still in the stream? Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, he probably got his internet, his power knocked out. So I'll stay here a little longer, see what happens. Um, I wasn't a big fan of it, but I do like some of Shakespeare's poems, and I like Much Ado About Nothing. It's just the stuff that we get forced down. Uh, like freaking what's it? Like we just said, Romeo and Juliet, and some of the other stuff that I wasn't crazy about. But that one movie, that one Joss Whedon movie, I would definitely urge you guys to watch. It used to be on Netflix. I don't know if it is anymore. I wouldn't pay for it. I mean, there's channels there's sites that will have it that aren't at all suspicious, or Tubi or whatever. Um, I don't have his list because I wasn't paying attention to the screen. I was walking around doing my mom thing. So, um, yeah. So I lost my metal bowl that was going to serve as my double boiler. Okay. I should be saving this for. You know what? Do we want to talk about Louisiana Crunch Cake? Oh, there you go. Did you lose power?
Sure did.
Oh my God. I was just about to put the audience to a vote. Do they want to hear about Louisiana Crunch Cake, or do they want to hear about what happened to me yesterday? Because you weren't here. So We didn't put the vote up, but
No.
Midsummer Night's Dream. Okay, now Furry, there was a thing, Shakespeare in the Park when I was young, and it was Meryl Streep and Roll Julia, and it was that thing, not Kiss Me Kate, help me out here, woman,
What?
it was not Kiss Me Kate or Kiss Me Pretty Girl. Taming of the Shrew. Oh, I have to sideways do it because um I'm losing my words. So yeah, Taming of the Shrew, and it was live, and it's up on YouTube. It's in two parts, but I don't think they got the entire thing. But I would watch it because Raul Julia is like amazing in anything. You need to watch this because he doesn't try to tame his accent. He's passionate. He's loud. He's funny as hell, and I loved him in it. And if you guys can get that, definitely watch that. What have you got there? Okay,
I have
Liberate's Falls.
never,
Oh, that was
no
a
idea.
Disney movie, and I did not read it either
I know
or
nothing
watch it.
about that movie.
No, I didn't watch it, and I didn't read it, and it's not my thing. It's not my thing, you know. No, I did
Bridget
not read her.
Jones'
No,
Diary. Why she look
no,
like she's in the process of?
no. That's her O face. No,
Uh,
catch
uh,
me reading that.
are you sure that's an O face?
I don't know, man. I was thinking
Like
surprise butt sex, but I don't know.
more Harry Potter.
Eh,
Fried green tomatoes at the whistle stop.
didn't see it. Didn't read it.
Whistle stop number by Fanny Flag, huh? Color purple. Nope.
I saw parts of it, and it was really
I
traumatic. I
now
couldn't. No,
the help. Nope. Nothing about it.
I saw parts of The Help. It was, typical demonizing the South.
Yeah.
You know.
The Bridge to Terabithia. I saw the movie, did not read the book.
No, and I wasn't crazy about the movie either.
Uh,
Thing. So,
mm,
um,
I wasn't crazy about it either, but that's beside the point.
it wasn't great.
Am I not shared?
I
Yeah.
see it.
Oh no, it's just on my phone. The only thing I've got is you.
Okay, I'm very
Okay.
flattered.
All right. And it says I'm 2 minutes behind. That's why.
Okay. Yeah, I never saw or
Okay.
watched Bridge to Terabithia.
Do, 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 do.
I know that Terabithia, actually, there was a similar name in, oh God, one of the Narnia books. I think it was
Right.
Terabithia or something, but I think she stole it and just modified it a little
Yes,
bit.
you
I could
did.
be wrong. Okay.
The Da Vinci Code.
Nope.
The book was. I read the book before the movie. Before they made the movie, and the book was a lot better than the movie.
That's usually how it is.
Yeah.
I'm really praying that they have, and I don't know why I'm hoping for
Oh,
Jamie on this.
Fury.
What? Let me,
Fury said he's. Well, you need to read
The
it. I'm not
Beach?
going. No. Um,
Are you talking about the Stephen King, The Beach? Did they make a movie of that? Like with
Oh no,
Captain Trips and everything?
I'm talking about Fury's post above that one.
I think I saw holes number. Ah! Come on! Why you gotta do that? Oh wait, you're a guy.
That's
You're
why I
such a
said I
guy.
wasn't going to read it.
You're such a guy.
Fury's getting to be like Shio and a
Oh,
couple other
don't say that.
people. You got to read. You got to read their post before you read their post.
Ah!
I love it.
Not a lot of people. That's not. You know what? We had like little snippets of that book in some of my classes when I was little, and I don't think they do that anymore.
The note.
Like, hmm.
I never read the Notebook. Didn't watch the movie
Oh,
either.
don't! It's fucking fodder, man. It's like it was clearly written for women. I'm just saying it was. And I know in those days, if your parents are like intercepting your mail, you can't go on the internet and Skype someone. But I would have tried harder. That's all I'm saying. At the risk of humiliating myself, I would have tried harder to get in touch with my boyfriend's family, or if he no fuck that no I would have asked to speak to that person directly till I got some answers, and I
There's your
have done.
Anne of Green Gables.
Okay, to make it now, they've done some adaptations, they've done cartoons and anime, and other countries have done it. The best, the ultimate version of Anne of Green Gables is the one with Follows, Richard Widmark, I think it's Richard Widmark, and Colleen Dewhurst. That was the best version, and the books were beautiful. What I didn't like is when she became an adult, and there were a lot of books. There wasn't just Anne of Green Gables. There was a whole series of books. For some reason, the studio went off track and made this whole other story, and it wasn't following the books once she passed being a teacher and started to get married. But other than that, the first few movies of it, the first series was so good. Like you really believe she was Anna Green Gables. She was perfect, and the books were beautiful. And I think I think this really needs to be put more in children's literature classes, because it's not it's very romantic. Like, this girl has an imagination. She's very romantic, and she sees everything more beautiful than it is, and she's smart and funny. And that's the kind of role model you need for little girls. Not fucking Captain Marvel, not all these activists. This is the kind of role model you need for little girls. And she's feminine and she's sweet. She still plays with the boys and the girls equally, but she's very girly. And we don't get this anymore.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have to go ahead and shut this down, I think,
It's
because
getting worse, isn't it?
it's getting worse again.
I am so sorry.
So, yeah, I don't think I want, because if I lose power, the stream keeps going until I get
I'm
power
going to be
back.
stuck talking till tomorrow.
Right. So,
But it's okay.
I'm sorry we're having to end. The weather's forcing this to end soon, because I'm actually enjoying this stream.
Me too. It was, yeah. You
Yeah.
got a generator? Tell me you got
Yeah.
generators.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I've got a generator, but it's not prepped to operate today.
Oh, no. Do you have gas?
Oh, well, I've got propane.
Okay. So
I,
at least, so if you needed to hook it up, you could hook it up, like, without
yeah,
having to go out.
if I needed to hook it up to keep the refrigerator and freezer going, I could.
Okay. All right. So you
Yeah,
stay safe.
but yeah, part of my fence is going to be laying on the ground here in a little bit, I think.
I'm sorry about that, but hopefully it won't go too far.
But and the bad thing about it is, when they put this fence up, they put it up on my neighbor's property
Oh, that's not
by
good.
about a foot and a half.
Wow. People have fought neighborhood wars over that.
My neighbors are really cool about it.
Yeah.
They said, hey, after the next storm or whatever, let's get it put back on your property. But you
Wow.
see, after I've just put the fence back up to where it was,
Yeah.
okay, and then they came out and had the proper. They were thinking about selling their house, so they
Yeah,
came
they
out and
need that
had
fixed.
had the property line surveyed, and it turned out that the fence is 18 inches on their property.
Oh, wow.
So
I mean, you know,
they're really cool about it.
I
You
mean,
know,
as far as doing anything, it's not gonna 18 inches isn't gonna stop you from having that cookout.
no.
But yeah, they view it very harshly in the fucking contract. So
Well,
you
it's
want that
if they go to sell the property, yeah.
you want that 18 inches.
You know,
Personally, I think that's overkill, but I'm a woman, so
uh, well, when you're in, we're not in a subdivision, but because I'd absolutely refuse to buy in a subdivision.
right. No
But I
HOAs,
mean,
no.
they are they are my neighbors, and they're really good people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'll just be doing the right thing if this fence ever got blown down where I have to put it back up again.
Well, you know what they
I,
say. good fences
Good
make good
fences make
neighbors.
good neighbors.
Yeah, it's important. Yeah.
Yep, it does. But all right. Well, thank you. I want to thank everybody for coming out. I'm just I'm afraid of losing power again. So everyone have a good day.
Okay. Stay
Please,
safe.
yeah, yeah, Fury, go ahead and clip that.
What?
You saying that you want that 18 inches.
No, I didn't say that. I said I'm a woman. That's a little overkill for me. Don't quote me. And dude from yesterday, if you're watching this, no hard feelings. Just stay away from me personally. So there's a story behind that, but it's too late to tell it now. So
All right. Okay. Well, we'll talk to you all later. Everybody, please have a good day. Enjoy
keep
your
us
weekend.
updated. Keep that Twitter
All right.
going, Throom. And
All right.
you know.
Yeah, I will. You all be good. And as always, be with the ones you love and love the ones that you're with, especially if
Bye,
they got 18
y'all. See
inches,
you
right,
next week.
Ramen?
Oh my God! I can't do this anymore.
Oh, it's not letting me end the broadcast now.
Oh no! This is our life now.
An error occurred. Wait a moment, then try again.
What if you close the window? What if you just close the tab out? No,
Uh,
guess not.
Let me do a reload site and see what happens.
We're not here for a good time. We're here for a long time. All by myself. So, who wants to hear about what happened to me yesterday? Oh, too late. No, it didn't work, babe.
No, it's not working.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right. Well, let me come over to Chrome and try it.
Uh, you are here till the 12-hour limit is. Yeah. No kidding, man.